Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us on YouTube, thank you. I've gotten a lot of emails of people. They are very happy to see what we look like.
Yeah.
They are, some of them are confused. Some of them are pleasantly surprised. In the case of Love Machine KK, they are very happy.
What the fuck's that supposed to mean? Oh, man.
Don't worry. I don't think anybody thought I was brown.
And no one's pointing their finger like, which one is Love Machine KK?
No, nobody.
in that?
I mean, they better know your fucking voice by now.
Everybody knows who Love Machine KK is. Everybody knows who Love Machine KK is. Fellas, welcome back. I'm joined by, if you guys do not know, joined by BSAM,
What's up? What's up?
director of betting and football
Absolutely.
analysis, all that lovely
Absolutely.
stuff. And I'm also joined by KK,
What's up?
director of content and engagement. Fellas, before we get started, where can people find you guys on social media?
I'm on Instagram, KK Red Zone Blitz.
I just got mine up, so I'm on Instagram and I'm on X. BSAM Red Zone.
Amazing stuff. Fellas, we are deep into camp season. We are 2 weeks into camp. The league is already on fire. 2 running backs held their team hostage. One got paid yesterday. The Ravens backed a Brinks truck up to Zay Flowers. Not good news if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan and thinking George Pickens is going to sign. George Pickens is going to get paid. He'll be getting paid a lot of money because Mr. Zay Flowers signed his big deal. Season-ending injuries are piling up before a preseason snap. You got the number 1 pick stuck behind Kirk Cousins in Vegas. We're going to hit extensions, the injuries, KK's Raiders and Lions, and our new segment called KK's Kingdom. See how nice I am, KK? I'm not making you pick between your Lions or your Raiders. I'm letting you have both.
You're letting me have them. Thank you.
I'm letting you have both of those esteemed franchises all to yourself.
I hope these franchises become kingdoms in the NFL.
Oh,
That's asking a lot out of one.
maybe they'll meet in the Super Bowl. It'll be It'll be the KK Bowl. It'll just be KK's gonna be 1/2 Detroit Lions, 1/2 Raiders. Fellas, going right into it. We're 2 weeks into camp. What's the storyline that's grabbed you guys by the collar so far?
For me, it's the players holding out right now.
Damn, KK does not like Jahmyr Gibbs.
No,
He's
man.
not liking this behavior.
You got to be locked in if you want that Super Bowl.
But you know who's not having any holdouts this year? The fucking Cowboys. The Cowboys. There is no camp drama. There is no holdouts. It's a fucking beautiful time. And
Everyone's locked in on that team.
everyone's locked in on that team is an understatement.
Hey, you know what Jerry said? If you want, you got to get in if you want to get out. Glory holes. Jerry Jones talks in the most sexual way. Like, I don't even think he's trying to be sexual when he says these things, but you got to get in to get out. That is the number 1 pickup line used in Dallas Fort Worth right now. Love Machine KK, our love correspondent on the show. Do you agree with what Mr. Jerry Jones said?
I totally agree with it. I totally agree. You got to get out.
Love that. What about you, Brandon? What's one storyline that has you by the dick?
I got a few, but I mean, the big one for me is Aaron Donald coming back or is he not? He's in the building. He's working out. No one's really saying shit other than he's in the building and working out. McVay said it's trending good, but I mean, just make the announcement, man. Are you coming back or are you not? And it is a good thing. Like, I mean, obviously, yeah, Aaron Donald, he's a beast. But, you know, he hasn't played in a couple of years. Is that why? Like, is there anything holding him up in the training camp? Or I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's just going to be a slow process. Maybe he only plays half the year.
I think it's a distraction. I don't think him coming back actually helps the LA Rams as much as people think it does. The guy hasn't played meaningful football in so many years. I understand it's Aaron Rodgers. Before people start hopping
Aaron Donald.
Sorry, Aaron Donald. I can't. This is the third time I've said I love Aaron Rodgers on this show. Yeah, Aaron Donald, beast of a human being. Listen, don't get me wrong. He could very well come back. He could very well do all these things. Right now, I feel like it's a bit of a distraction.
He doesn't need to play every game.
But yeah, it's
Half the season,
But I feel like that.
Playoffs?
I feel like that breaks morale. I feel like you see that with a lot of guys that are in the NBA that rest and do their little rest games. It's like I feel for guys because there might be a fringe guy on the roster that has to go down to the practice squad because Aaron Donald's playing this week and then he's back up the other week and he's never getting an opportunity to shine because Aaron Rodgers is coming in that exact moment where like. Did I say Aaron Rodgers again?
You did again.
Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald is coming in. Aaron Rodgers is playing defensive tackle for the LA Rams. Aaron Donald's coming in an opportunity, let's say a playoff game where somebody else has like worked really hard all year long, probably would have played in those snaps, and those snaps are taken away from that player. So I don't know. It could go both ways. Listen, great player, but it could be a distraction. Speaking of the team of distractions, I like to call them Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL and LCL in Week 15 last year. He's already fully cleared for camp and tracking for Week 1. I know Brandon's answer, so I'll start with KK. Are you buying the fact that he can do a superhero recovery, or is Kansas City playing with fire?
He's definitely going to be a superhero, but you don't want to rush him in. You got Justin Fields.
And I'll sprinkle
Justin Fields should probably play a few of the early games and slowly bring in Mahomes back. But I already said the Chiefs should be a Super Bowl contender.
I love that. Now, I like to speak for some people out there that are fantasy football listeners only. They only come around this show around these months. I'm talking to you, Prab. You draft Patrick Mahomes in your fantasy football league or no?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, not in the early rounds.
Okay.
Not as your number one.
That answer tells a lot. Brandon, you have been all around Mahomes on the internet, yelling at people, get off my lawn, basically, about Patrick Mahomes. What are your thoughts if people haven't seen you spewing hatred towards young Patty Mahomes?
Well, did you see the throw when he hit his center in the back of the helmet?
He's not giving me a lot to work with there.
I mean, he said the ball slipped, and it's training camp. Shit happens. I just thought it was funny. But like I said, it's good to see him back. I mean, it's been, 7 months? I mean, that's crazy. But you can see the mobility is getting better, but he still has that big brace on. I still think he's got a long road ahead of him. But like I said, it's good that he is there. He's going through all the drills. He is there. He wants to play, obviously, the competitor in him. He said he wants to be ready for Week 1. I don't think he's going to be, but we'll see. Because, he's healed pretty freaking miraculously. And, hit up those cryo chambers, those saunas.
Of course. If you're Patrick Mahomes, there's also everyone, if you are a nice woman in the middle of the Michigan states, or anywhere, actually, if you're a nice woman and you'd like to heal KK, please. He is battling a cough. He would like you to come heal him. So please.
Heal me.
Email us, redzoneblitzpodcast@gmail.com. I will get you in touch with KK, please. Any healing doctors over the phone, we're not sending KK to the Aaron Rodgers ayahuasca. In Costa Rica. He's going to have to recover here by himself. However, if there is one of you lucky ladies out there that want to, help the boy out here, help the love machine, do a little oil change on the love machine, you get in touch with us, redzoneblitzpodcast@gmail.com. Okay,
Thank you.
Anything I can. Anything. I got to make sure that the machine's oiled, readied up. Don't you agree, Brandon?
Yeah.
As Patrick Mahomes is in those cryo chambers, our love machine is in the engine bay waiting for a lovely mechanic. Come on, oil him up. Well, no diddy. Sorry.
Yeah, pause.
Sorry,
pause.
no diddy. I just want to make that very clear. No diddy party.
Do you guys think Justin Fields can carry the load?
Absolutely not. No.
No?
No.
You don't think he can win a couple games?
Can he carry? Okay, let's go down the roster here. Can he carry the load? Is like asking, can he fuck? Yes, he can. But can he make the Kansas City Chiefs fans come? No, he cannot.
Pause. Again, dude.
Wait, did I say the wrong team?
No, pause.
Oh.
No homo. No Diddy.
Yes.
Whatever you want to say.
No Diddy. No Diddy. Never Diddy. No R. Kelly. No Diddy. Now.
He's not peeing on people.
That he might consider that. He played in Pittsburgh for a fucking brief moment, and then he went to New York and played for the Jets, and that was horrible. Now, to answer your question in a family appropriate way, because that's what I probably should have done the first time. I forget we're on camera now. No, there's no other way I can say it. He can fuck, but he can't make him come. So no, he's not going to be able to carry the load. There's just, if he was walking into a system of like prime Chiefs, like you're talking prime Kelsey, you had Tyreek Hill there, you had Isaiah Pacheco there, like, or whoever, Kareem Hunt, sorry, KK. Kareem Hunt was there in his prime, and you were just dropping in Justin Fields, yes, he can carry it. It's like Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold doesn't really need to do nothing. He just dropped into a perfect system. And then it's like, how do I make... Okay, well, it's the equivalent of if you were going to go have sex with someone and you knew you couldn't make them come, but you were given like an arsenal of sex toys. So think of Tyreek Hill and Kareem Hunt as sex toys, and Patrick Mahomes was dropped in that system, and they came all over the place. It was a bukkake in Kansas City. Now, reeling this back to what we were talking about.
What were we talking about?
Reeling this back to Justin Fields and Chiefs right now. No, I just think Patrick Mahomes is constantly asked to do way too much with way too little. Especially last season, that's how he partially got hurt. They will rush him back. He will play. There goes KK again, coughing up a storm, just fucking hurling them in the corner. Patrick Mahomes will play because the Chiefs have no choice. The Chiefs have to make him play.
But is that the right move? If he's not ready,
I mean, no, but is there ever, like, I don't know, you're kind of screwed. Unfortunately, you're kind of screwed. With that division, you have no choice. If this was the division maybe 3-4 years ago and it was a cakewalk, Justin Fields would have gladly played for the first half of the season and let Mahomes come back when he was ready. But not now. Not happening now. Anything else? Any other questions I can sexualize?
I think Anthony Richardson might be a better rapper than a quarterback, and that's not saying much. The guy can't fucking take a snap. He bobbled like 3 or 4 snaps, and not bad snaps too, like right in the gut, right in the numbers, and bobbling them.
You know who I feel sorry for?
Who?
Anthony Richardson Jr. I feel sorry for Anthony Richardson Jr. And the reason why I feel sorry for Anthony Richardson Jr. is because he has to look up to his dad, who is a glorified bum.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
He is fucking terrible. Like, just god-awful. And it's like, I've seen no improvement. I've seen constant excuses. Oh, I've seen all the excuses from Anthony Richardson so far. And you know what? It's not his fault. It's the fucking Indianapolis Colts. Shout out Seth. This is our Colts. This is our team. We like to fucking draft quarterbacks with no plan and fuck them up the ass. That's what the Indianapolis Colts did. Pardon my French. I always forget, we're
French.
I swore, it's not really like me, So, I just forget that we're on camera and I have to like bring it back together. I got to bring this thing back to. I just think that, personally speaking, Richardson did not show enough college tape to warrant where he got drafted. I think this was a very new gen decision made by the Indianapolis Colts of like, we're going to revolutionize and get ahead of the curve and draft this mobile guy. And then they saw him play football and were like, nope. And they rushed him out the door and then they rushed him back inside. And then now, like, think of it like this. You're growing up as a child, let's say Miami, Florida. Your kid is like 7 years old. Your kid really wants to go play outside with his friends, right? And it is scorching hot. And all of a sudden, a downpour happens. But you didn't know the downpour was going to happen. You just let your kid go out and play in t-shirts and shorts with his friends. He's 7. Now the downpour happens. The kid has pneumonia. You failed as a parent, says the doctor. Child Protective Services is threatened. I didn't say warranted. I said threatened. So now, every time the kid goes out, you throw on a parka on him because you're scared of him getting pneumonia again. That is the equivalency of the growth plan the Indianapolis Colts have done for Anthony Richardson. They have not taken off the parka. Guys, it's fucking 120 degrees. Take off the parka. Let the man go and play.
But he can't play. He can't take a fucking snap.
No, because
he can't
now,
take a fucking snap.
And then you know what they did? They brought in an air conditioning unit. They said, you know what? My son is too hot when he goes outside and plays in the parka. The son is 10 now. And he's like, oh, he's too hot when he goes out to play, Margaret. What should we do? Well, Bill, you should go out there and get himself an AC. So that's what they did. They brought in Daniel fucking Jones, the air conditioner. And now Anthony Richardson's walking outside with a parka and an air conditioner named Daniel Jones, and he is having himself a terrible time.
This is just going off the fucking rails.
I mean, folks asked us to come on video, and then this is what you're gonna get. Now, that is a good point. Anthony Richardson's absolutely fucking horrible. Now, what's the plan there, Brandon? Are you developing him? You keeping him? And this could be for both you and KK. Are you keeping him, trading him, cutting him? What are we doing here with Anthony Richardson?
You got to cut him now. I mean, if he's that terrible, why even have him on the payroll?
Well, he's going to be a free agent after this year.
Well, they gave him permission as agent to seek a trade, but clearly no one fucking wants them. So
no one wants a kid with a parka and an AC.
Stuck with them.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna get his chance to play. There's no way Daniel Jones making it through this year. Yeah. We talk about Patrick Mahomes not making it through the year. There's no way.
He's not gonna play. They're gonna bring back Phillip Rivers.
Fuck me. You're right. You're right, KK.
He's not gonna play.
Oh man.
That is why we have you on the show. It's for that tutelage. I totally forgot Phillip Rivers played.
Phillip Rivers last year.
Totally forgot Phillip Rivers.
They were in a play-up position before Daniel Jones.
His family's got health coverage for the next 5 years or whatever. He's good for the next 5 years. And he'll come back when he's 51.
You know what it is? It's like, you go to the fucking team dinner and Shane Steichen is looking at you like...
All I know is you never had the makings of a varsity athlete. Oh, son of a bitch!
That's what it is. They don't believe him in anymore. I think Colts... I think you're going to have a monstrously horrible season. Alec Pierce is your only target. It's going to be a terrible time. You guys have no first-round picks. I'm sorry. It is going to be rough. And then Shane Steichen and Chris Ballard are going to get fired, and you guys are going to have to start all over again. And you guys paid way too much money to Alec Pierce. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yep.
As the team that I cheer for has overpaid for players in the past, you guys have overpaid for Alec Pierce. Moving on, fellas. Speaking of being overpaid, well, I don't know. I'll be nice. I won't call. There's the KK. There's the KK. Giving him a nice blessing. Zay Flowers, 4 years, $140 million guaranteed. Okay. Ties Justin Jefferson at $35 million a year in new money. Fourth highest paid wide receiver behind Jackson Smith-Njigba at 42, who makes $42.15 million. Oh my days. Also Ja'Marr Chase and Drake London, largest non-quarterback contract in Ravens franchise history, under contract through 2031. Talking about his stats, 86 catches last year, over 1,200 yards, back-to-back Pro Bowls. No other Ravens wide receiver had more than 25 catches or 400 yards last season. He was the passing game. I'll say it as it is. Now, the elephant in the room, Lamar's cap number. So that is exploding from $34.4 million to $84.3 million in 2027. Wow.
I mean, that'll get restructured, or he's got to get an extension. Or they'll trade him, or they'll ask for a trade again. You're
going to have to figure that out, which either, like Brandon, you said, could come in the way of a extension, restructure, trade, whatever it may be. $35 million for a 5'9" guy. I'm not trying to be a height supremacist here. I'm not. It's not me here. Short kings can be short kings. We love short kings. KK, would you ever date a taller woman?
Yeah, it depends how tall.
Like 6'3".
No.
But I didn't describe. Okay, but like we haven't described her. We just said 6'3". What if she's like 6'3" and like Swedish and a model?
Come on, KK.
Maybe.
Come on, KK.
Maybe.
Just say yes. Just say yes.
He just
That sounded kind of ditty.
For you.
That sounded kind of ditty. I'm not gonna lie. Just say yes. Just say yes.
Just say yes.
While you're making eye
would.
contact with KK, talking about Swedish models who are 60. We're getting out of this
Just say
conversation.
yes.
Segueing back to Zay Flowers, the short king. Never had a 90 catch season. Fair market value, or do you guys think, Baltimore paid the wide receiver tax at its peak?
I think it's a little bit of an overpay, but then you look at the numbers. He is their offense through the air. And then he was wide receiver number 7 last year if you're looking at fantasy points. And in the preseason projections, he's number 10. So, after the shock value kind of wears out and you kind of look into it and you look into his numbers and everything. But then you look at the numbers between him and Jefferson because he's basically getting paid what Jefferson's getting paid. So you look at their first 50 games. Now, Zay has 230 receptions to Jefferson's 324. He's got 3,128 yards to Jefferson's 4,825. His yards per catch is around the same, 13.2 to 14.9, but his touchdowns are 14 to Jefferson's 25. So obviously Jefferson's played, I think, 2 or 3 more years, so he's added more than that. But if you look at the first 50 games, Jefferson is a way better quarterback, taller. You know what Jefferson can do. Yeah, and 5'9", he's got a little bit of height restriction, but it's not as bad as I thought it was. It's not as bad as I thought it was once the shock value hits and you kind of look at the numbers and where he was, especially if you look at the fantasy points. He was wide receiver 7 last year.
KK?
I think it's fair value. I mean, at the end of the day, he's your wide receiver 1. You can't go out and go sign a Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, JSN, Puka. He's your guy since day 1, and he's still there. A lot of it could also be character, like what he brings to that locker room.
He is known as a hard worker.
Like if he's a hard worker, he doesn't give anybody any issues. Pay the guy. Now he's got to deliver though.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think what you said there, what keyword doesn't give anybody any issues. Non-problematic wide receivers are hard to come by, and I feel like he's involved in 87% of the snaps. Ravens fans that are mad about this, you guys should have gotten another wide receiver then. If you only have one guy and that is it, when it comes time to negotiate, all your eggs are in one basket. He knows that he's the only guy. His mom knows he's the only guy. His sister, his girlfriend, his agent knows he's the only guy. And most importantly, the GM probably is sitting there being like, yep, you're the only guy. So here's the money. So I don't hate it. He did get paid a lot of money. I don't hate it. Got paid a lot of money. Now, my guy, Bijan Robinson. 3 years, up to $75 million, $51 million guaranteed. The highest paid running back in NFL history, smashing Saquon Barkley's average per year at $20.6 million. The $51 million guaranteed is the most ever for a running back on a veteran deal. Ends his hold in. Kevin Stefanski called it very amicable. Atlanta's been on a bit of a spending spree. You got London make $141 million. Kyle Pitts, $54 million. Matthew Bergeron, $96 million. And now Bijan. Ian Cunningham and Matt Ryan are wasting no time. They are wasting no time, which some people may like. I remember when Todd Gurley, the Zeke years, people thought the running back market was declared dead. A lot of people were like, it's over. It's this era of running backs, and we're not going to have that same pop. We're not going to have that same high contract guys as we did in the past. Now, Bijan has reset it. Is paying a running back $25 million, fellas, a year, smart football, or are the Falcons about to learn a very expensive lesson?
Well, I mean, it's good football, but first he can thank the Cardinals drafting Jeremiah Love 3rd overall because he's getting $53 million guaranteed. So that's where that $51 million guaranteed comes in. But, I mean, Bijan's the beast. He's a workhorse. The offense has to run through him, whether it's on the ground, in the air. Obviously, Drake London. You got Kyle Pitts if he can figure his shit out. But it's Bijan. So, yeah, But you're seeing this with every position. The positional markets are getting reset every year now. And yeah, people are figuring out you got to be able to run the ball. No matter how good of a quarterback, no matter how good of receiving core you have, you got to be able to run the ball.
Yes, sir. KK?
I like the deal for Bijan. He probably deserves the money, but could you have also spent the money maybe on getting a QB1? Right?
Yeah, I mean, like if
The money's there for Bijan, but you also need a quarterback.
yeah,
That's the main position you need to address on that team.
that is a glaring issue that for the Falcons is not having a quarterback. Now, I agree with both of you guys. I'm not going to take a cop out here. I will go into the next guy that's waiting in line. Jahmyr Gibbs is holding in right now. I'm very, very quick and easy with this question. Does Jahmyr Gibbs, not will he, does he deserve more money than Bijan Robinson?
I think so. It's Jahmyr Gibbs, especially with Montgomery gone now. Because like I said, they were running the tandem, and then last year, obviously, Gibbs took away. Montgomery's gone. So it's Gibbs, and it's Gibbs only now. So
yeah, he probably deserves pretty much the same as Bijan's getting right now.
And he's probably going to beat it. And that's the reality of the NFL. Like you said, market resets. So Gibbs will probably end up beating
But
that
he's
number.
also playing a game right now with the Detroit Lions.
Well, he's holding in.
Right?
It's been a while since the Lions have had a guy like this.
I mean, do you pay him and then he doesn't have that MVP season? And that might come back to haunt you.
My thing with
Or
running...
does he go out and does he ball out and get paid even more?
The only thing I will say is I've watched this movie many times, as with Brandon. Brandon probably has as well with the Cowboys. The only thing is I hate my wide receivers holding out. I hate it. I hate my wide receivers holding out. I hate my quarterbacks holding out. I don't like fucking Micah Parsons. Fuck you, Micah. Fuck you. I don't like certain defensive players holding out just because you need tandem with, like, if you're playing on the line, you need tandem with your line. If you're a wide receiver, you need timing with your quarterback. If you're a quarterback, you need timing with the rest of your line, your players that you're throwing the ball to, everything, cadences. Training camp, incredibly important. Running back, now, I'll say, running back, as long as he's not doing the Zeke in Mexico where he's just fucking girls and partying and getting fat, as long as he's staying somewhat locked in terms of his diet and he's working out, he's just not participating in maybe team drills, I'm all right with it. I'm not going to be like,
I'm not okay with it. Like if you want to be paid, you got to show up, get locked in, possibly win that Super Bowl MVP. You're going to break the bank.
that is true. Now, here's another scenario.
So he's kind of playing a game with the Detroit owners.
Here's another scenario. You go into training camp. You go for a cut. Bang. Your knee gets blown out. You're out for the season. Now there's no payday. Your market value went from resetting the market to maybe falling way, way below it. I understand what a lot of Lions fans are sitting there being like, what the fuck, man? Just get fucking practice, man. Listen, I felt the same way when CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott and then Micah Parsons were holding out. That's a fan in me being like, yeah, go play, go practice. I understand the player in him, though, because we'll talk about some of the injuries, is it could be over just like that. And then now he's never the same Jahmyr Gibbs. And I'm not saying, listen, you could pay him 50, fucking 51, 53, 40, $55 million, and he could go into the first game and do it. Right? The same thing could happen. Injuries are part of the game. But my thing is, as a player, you're sitting on possibly life-changing, life-altering wealth, and you're like, just pay me, man. Like, I'm the guy. Like, don't you see how many Gibbs jerseys there are out there? Don't you see how many people, like, love me, how I've changed this city? Like, just pay me. It should be simple.
Should be.
And I think there's a lot of negotiations that happen behind the scenes, and a lot of this stuff, I'm sure they'd love to make him the highest paid running back like that instantly. The reason why they probably can't do that is because there's a lot of talk about guaranteed money. about money where it comes to how much money are we going to pay him guaranteed in the event of an injury, situation like that. How can we protect ourselves the best we can? Detroit, love Detroit, not the wealthiest team in the world, not the wealthiest fan base in the world. They can't just go pay Jahmyr Gibbs $55 million and then suddenly ticket prices, they're going to up them 55% for season ticket holders, being like, we got to pay Gibbs somehow. They can't do it. I mean, they've upped it quite a bit from when they used to suck and were horrible, but I don't think they can afford to pay a guy a lot of money and then have it turn into one of those situations.
Well, the ownership group isn't like that. They like to go young and also spend wisely.
Very conservative spending group. But you can't fuck around with Jahmyr Gibbs.
No, he deserves to get paid.
And it's like you fuck around with, you leave a sour taste in Jahmyr Gibbs' mouth, that could be bad. I'm just saying. Brandon, as the director of betting, I'm going to get you a nice little ka-ching sound, but I don't have one right now, but I'm going to give you some air horns. The director of betting over here at the Red Zone Blitz, talk to me. What do these extensions do to the Ravens and Falcons win totals and also Bijan's rushing title odds?
I mean, you knew that the deals were going to get done, so I don't think it really affects their win total, especially getting them done early. But I mean, I was looking up a couple of bets. I mean, Gibbs and Bijan are pretty much neck and neck. You look at offensive player of the year. I think Gibbs is plus 700. Bijan is plus 800. Where I found some value, if you think Bijan's going to score the most rushing touchdowns, he's at plus 1,700 right now. And I think Gibbs is like plus 500.
Do you know why that is? That's the ghost of Tyler Algier.
yeah.
That's Tyler Algier. That's Tyler Algier's
But now
ghost.
that he's got paid, now that you're paying Bijan's going to want to get some stats.
And
he's
a
going to want to get
brand
some
new
touchdowns.
coach. Brand new coaching staff,
New
man.
coach, new system.
Brand new coach.
They're going to get him the ball. He's going to score. So if you think he's going to score the most touchdowns, that's plus 1,700.
I think he's going to pop off. Like, I'll take that. Like, I was in Vegas this past week. Shout out Vegas. It was a lovely time. We'll be back. Red Zone Blitz trip might be coming down soon. Talked to some people out there. They were very fun. I did run into a listener, actually. I'll tell you guys a story. So I'm sitting there. And I'm just watching the sportsbook. And there's, like, nothing going on. And so I'm walking over to, like, they have this, like, it's like horse racing, but with, like, miniature horses that are not real. And they just run around this little track, and I'm like a child. I'm like watching.
Dude, that's the best game. That is hands down the best game. There.
I'm like watching this. I'm like, this is fucking amazing. So I sit down, and then I'm like playing it, and I'm like sitting beside this guy, and we just start talking. And then he's like, dude, your like voice sounds really familiar. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, do you like football? I was like, yeah, I like football, yeah. And he's like, where are you from? I was like, Canada. And then he goes, you run a podcast? And I'm like, yes. And he's like, is your name G from Blitz? And I was like, almost there. You mean the Red Zone Blitz? And he's like, yes. And then so he starts showing me his phone, and it's got like, he's like listened to all of our episodes. He's emailed us a bunch of times. I was like, holy crap. And then we talked, and then like he's like, oh yeah, dude, my wife's in the bathroom. She always tells me not to listen to you guys because you guys are always fucking swearing and talking about weird shit and grossing her out. And I was like, I probably don't need to meet your wife right now. I don't want to ruin your guys' couples trip, but thank you very much. So shout out to Mike from Vegas who listens to the Red Zone Blitz. Mike is a die-hard Chargers fan.
Well, hopefully he's not with his wife when this video starts.
I apologize profusely, Amanda. Amanda was a very nice lady when I met her. She was very nice. I told her that we will try to rein it down with inappropriate talk. She said she's a big fan, but she doesn't like to admit that in front of her husband of our inmate segment. There's no sex with the inmates. It's just a segment. So we'll bring that back. We got some stuff cooking up. We'll be bringing that back. But yeah, shout out to Vegas. Like I said, I was sitting there, and number one, hey, it is so much fun to go to the little machine on the kiosk and go and then make your bet, and then the slip prints out. That's top 3 feelings in the world. And then you just admire it. I got my slips. I brought them home as souvenirs. And I smashed that one, the Bijan one.
Nice.
I think he's going to absolutely pop off this year. Listen, like you said, new contract, new expectations, new riveting goals. They got fucking embarrassed last year in their division. Look for that to change. They got embarrassed. So hopefully Bijan rolls it down. And what were you finishing up with?
Oh, and then it's just if whoever has the most rushing yards, because Bijan and Gibbs are both at plus 650, and they're only trailing Jonathan Taylor and James Cook.
Damn. James Cook, I'm not expecting high things from him this year. I don't think he's going to be able to replicate. I'm sorry, Bills fans. I'm sorry. Bills fans and I get into it. They love DMing me and telling me I'm a faggot. That's their favorite fucking thing in the world. That is
such a Bills thing, though.
They love it's like fucking 2 a.m. on a Friday. I'm getting fucking DMs from Bills fans. It's 5 a.m.
That'd be
in
5
Buffalo.
a.m. in Buffalo. That's
5 a.m. You crackheads, go to sleep.
Or maybe they had a dream. That's the first thing when I wake up, I gotta message G and call him a faggot.
I swear, I got a fucking rant from a Bills fan, and it was like, I'm driving Uber right now, and I heard your fucking take, and it was fucking stupid, and you guys never fucking respect the Bills, and you know we're gonna win, and it's better than you fucking cowgirls. First of all, sir, it's 2026. Cowgirls is not an offensive term.
Get some new shit.
Material. Not an offensive term at all. I don't know why people think that is offensive. Are you calling us a great sex position? Like what's the gist here? Is cowgirls supposed to mean that like girls that are like wearing Cowboys uniforms are really bad? Because have you seen our cheerleaders? Come on, get something new. But yeah, he's screaming at me I hope he got a negative Uber rating. I'm going to go to Buffalo and try to take as many Ubers as I can so I can get this fucking idiot. And I'm going to fucking rage into him. Yeah, that's right. A brown man taking an Uber driven by a white man. The roles have been reversed. Uno reverse, bitch. Fucking idiots. Fuck you, Buffalo, and fuck your fans. I'll stand down on it. Yes, also we're on camera. I do love Buffalo wings. I do enjoy those. You guys did an excellent job there. Sabres, you guys have one good year. I enjoyed what you did there. But enjoy Josh Allen while he's still there and doesn't get traded to the Rams. Anyways, moving on. Injuries, fellas. I hope a certain Buffalo Uber driver gets injured at work today, but that is not the case. A lot of players have been injured and already done for 2026. You got Ricky Pearsall. Prayers up to fucking Ricky Pearsall, man.
He's had it rough, man. He's had it rough.
The man got shot.
The
man got shot. And then he got, they decided not to do the surgery last year. Now they're doing the surgery, and San Francisco's got a fucking...
Just blame it. Just go through the power plant.
Got the fucking power plant on hydroblast. They're just fucking killing everybody. Welcome back, Deebo Samuel. All in all, Deebo Samuel seems like a really cool guy. I really fucking hate his guts because he's fucking killed the Cowboys. But I've been listening to a lot of Deebo Samuel clips. He had a talk with Michael Irvin. I've been seeing him pop off at different places. He opened a restaurant. Really cool guy, Deebo is. And I would love to have him on the podcast. I would love 5 minutes, Mr. Samuel, so I can ask you, why on earth would you want to injure yourself in this late of your career? Why? I mean, it's better than being in Washington. I will give him credit. I'd rather have my ACL torn than be in Washington. I agree. Sorry. Okay, pop quiz time. Absolute worst team city that you would play for outside of the Eagles for us. You can't pick the Eagles.
Worst?
Ooh,
yeah.
That's a tough one.
Let's say you are drafted you're not going first overall, Brandon. I know your physique. You're going like 15th overall. The team calls, hello, is this BSAM? And then you see the caller ID and you're like, nope, not today. You can't get me today.
I mean, obviously, you can't be the Eagles.
Can't be the Eagles.
Can't be the Giants. Can't be the fucking Redskins.
No divisional. Sorry.
Can't be divisional.
No, non-divisional. Yes.
It's not the goddamn Jets.
But then you could play in like New York. That'd be a nice place to be a multimillionaire.
That's mine as
no
well.
Goddamn
New York.
Jets.
See, you guys are thinking from a perspective of success on the field.
Don't give a shit. I am not going to the New York Jets. I will pull an Eli. I will pull anyone, I ain't going to the fucking
But
Jets.
the Jets are like
I
having
don't fucking care. I'm not going to the Jets. Not entertaining, nothing. No Jets.
But the Jets are like having a teacher with Down syndrome. Everyone gets an A.
Don't care. Not going to the Jets.
I personally wouldn't mind the Jets. Now, like,
I wouldn't do New York, but if I can't pick New York, I'd probably say Washington.
I ain't going to Green Bay. Fuck that shit. Guy like me in Green Bay, fuck that shit. You already look at Micah Parsons. The man is fucking dying. Every single time they interview him, he's crying to the camera, just please, Dallas, please. Yeah, no, Wisconsin, not happening for us. Sorry. I apologize.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, that was a fun little extras. Moving on to people that have broken themselves. Nick Scorton, the edge for the Panthers, torn his ACL day one of the drills. Second-year rusher who was supposed to start opposite Jalen Phillips. Absolutely brutal. Sad things for the Panthers. Brian Breesy, defensive tackle for the Saints, torn ACL. Chris Brazzell, the second Panthers rookie third-rounder, carted off with a knee. Up to 8 weeks.
What's going on with Carolina now?
Check the power plants.
Couple injuries.
What's
there.
going on? Let's check the power plants. No, that's unfortunate stuff, but it's also like the football gods are like, we let you guys sneak into the playoffs last year and you got your ass kicked by the Rams. We're not letting you fucking do that again. Trending the wrong way. I have Shamar Stewart, the edge for the Bengals. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, fellas. This is not the guy that held out his rookie year.
Yeah,
Yes.
he was the second round when he was the first one that wanted to get the guaranteed money. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, young love machine KK. He said it. You got to lock in. You got to lock in because this is what happens. The football gods, they look down on you. They piss all over your face. Hopefully, I mean, like he's carted off with a left leg injury. He's seen in a brace on crutches. Not looking good for Mr. Stewart. Kobe Bryant, safety for the Bears. Knee injury. He's out 8 to 10 weeks. Chicago's new shiny safety duo is broken up before it even took a real snap. Mike, I'm not laughing. I told you when Mike Evans signed in San Francisco that this was a bad idea.
What's the fucking power plant?
I fucking said, Mike, for a man of his stature and his injuries that he's had to deal with, going to fucking
Hopefully
San
it's
Francisco.
not long term and he can play again.
Oh, Mike. Yes, I agree, KK. I really hope it is not a brutal injury. Hopefully he can play. God knows they need it. God knows the San Francisco 49ers need some offensive help. Or the number one the running back in fantasy football will be Christian McCaffrey because 99% of the offense will go through that man. Kenyon Sadiq, setback and hernia recovery, will miss time. Like I said, he plays for the Jets. Everyone gets an A. Nobody fucking cares. I was just saying. Like, it's sorry, Sadiq. Terrible time. Guys, I mean, I won't really go into the nitty gritty of it. I'll just go and ask you guys kind of like a pointed question. You think teams are training too hard and that's why they're getting injured? Or do you think it's a lack of like players are coasting off in the off season, coming into camp, their bodies aren't fully fucking ready. They're diving right into it head first and getting fucking killed. Or is it a combination of something else that I didn't mention?
Well, the game's getting faster. Everyone's getting stronger. I personally, because it's not just football, it's other sports too. I personally think that we're at the point where we've pushed our bodies to the limit. And just with how fast the game is and just how brutal the game is, how physical the game is, I just think we've pushed our bodies to the max. And now that we're trying to push it harder and it just, shit's happening. ACL used to be a career ender and now ACLs is just like, it's a pulled hamstring. It just happens. Mm-hmm. And it happens to everyone. And then they come back and most people come back and are you the same? No. But you get back to where you can play and you're good again. It's a brutal injury, but it's just part of the game now. And I think a big part of it is we've pushed our bodies to the limits.
KK?
Players pushing their bodies or like the team?
The players, the
pushing their
teams,
bodies?
the training. I just think we've pushed the human body to where it's not supposed to go any further.
It could also be guys just not being physically ready and then being pushed even harder at camp.
No, because it's not just football.
You should be coming in ready.
But it's not just football. It's in other sports too. I think we've pushed our bodies to the limits and they're trying to get that extra split second in speed. And I don't know. I personally just think we're at the point where we're pushing our bodies too far.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, injuries suck no matter what sport, no matter what time. I mean, all seriousness. I know you see us joking about it, but we do hope, you know.
Yeah, they do have the best doctors and the best medical team.
Well, the
Well,
Cowboys
that's
do.
why Mahomes
They
is
get it
back
done
in 7 months.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Me and you tear our ACL. We're not back in 7
Sorry,
months.
We're retired.
Hey,
Yeah.
I just want to say, hey, before we go, the Cowboys have the best doctor.
The Cowboys do have the best doctor.
Be very clear here. It's not everybody are not privy to such things. You could be playing for the 49ers.
Well, he did Mahomes surgery, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking great. Jerry's just fucking, that is just 5D chess by Jerry. Jerry's got everybody's medical reports just ready to go. And maybe Max Crosby's. Speaking of Max Crosby and the Raiders, we are introducing a new segment. A lot of you guys are tired of hearing my voice. Well, I don't know if that's the case. But they want to hear some content from KK.
So the Raiders, right now, they're...
Wait, hold on. Let me introduce the segment.
Whoa.
Hold on. I just got to let people know what they're walking into here. It's KK's Kingdom. Every episode going forward, basically, when there's some... Well, I'm assuming these teams will have something for us. But every episode kind of going forward, we will be doing KK's Kingdom. KK will be free to talk about whatever KK wants to talk about. It could be his Lions. It can be his Raiders. It can be his Huskies. It can be the fucking price of gas. I don't fucking know. Whatever KK wants to talk about, this is KK's segment. It's called KK's Kingdom. I don't have an interesting ring for it yet. KK, you also will get some rim shots. Okay. Now, KK's Kingdom. KK, take it away.
So right now, the Raiders offense, you got Kirk Cousins,
Yep.
possibly the starting quarterback.
Yep.
Ashton Genty, running back.
Mm-hmm.
Your receivers right now, Trey Tucker, Jalen Naylor, Jack Beck.
Don't love that, but yes.
That probably needs some work, and you got obviously tight end Brock Bowers, the best in the league right now.
Oh, KK's getting a little chub for Brock Bowers.
Now
KK's getting a little horny for Brock Bowers. The way KK said the best, like the best.
he's the best tight end out there.
Oh, okay. Well, Trey McBride lives in Arizona, might differ, but yes, okay. I'll stay on this course with you.
So right now, Kirk Cousins, like that's not a bad offensive thing. You probably need another veteran receiver, don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, one guy that was linked around the league was Stephon Diggs,
and
but he's now
he's gone.
He is signed. He's gone
Do you
back.
think
home for
adding
Washington.
another stud receiver puts that offense capable of competing in that division?
Oh, I mean, for the way I look at the Raiders, I look at it as a very interesting case study because they are in a tale of two different worlds. They went out in free agency and they signed everybody that they could with all the money in the world because they were fully convinced Max Crosby was going to get traded to the Ravens. Then that trade did not work. Max Crosby's back on the Raiders. They still have signed everybody. I don't think they're one wide receiver away from competing in that division. And now hold on with me here, folks, before you lose your minds. I think they can do it this year.
In that division?
I think they can do it this year. Listen, I have seen crazier things happen. Nobody thought the Seahawks were going to win. The Seahawks, in an offense led by the current Raiders head coach, had a guy dropped into a system and it worked. I'll pose you the question. Is there a tight end on Seattle that's better than Brock Bowers?
No. AJ Barner? No.
Ashton Genty or Kenneth Walker?
Ashton Genty.
Last year I would have taken Kenneth Walker. Just the experience.
Okay, let's say you didn't see last year of Ashton Genty. Let's just say wipe that out. Boise State, Ashton Genty versus Kenneth Walker.
No, I'm still taking Kenneth Walker. A little bit of the experience because when you're moving up leagues, like I'm going with the experience.
Okay, but let's put the experience aside. Skill set. Ashton Genty, Kenneth
I mean,
Walker.
if you're looking just straight skill set, it's Ashton Genty.
Exactly, right? Skill set, raw skill set.
Raw talent, sure.
Yeah. Now, Kirk Cousins versus Sam Darnold.
I mean, it's a wash to me.
It's pretty even, right? Pretty even. And now where I'm going here is the Seahawks' biggest strength was Jackson Smith-Njigba, Cooper Kupp, Rashid Shaheed, and their defense.
That defense, though.
Right? Their defense was crazy. Like, it was insane. And when it comes to an offensive standpoint, and when it comes to what's going on in Tampa Bay, Vita Vea, hello, if the Raiders can pry away Vita Vea from Tampa, add him in, not trade Max Crosby, much to my displeasure. Now you got Vita Vea, Max Crosby in that defense. Now that defense is not Seattle Seahawks good, but it's good enough to play in games where you normally would have been blown out. And your question is, are they good enough this year without a veteran wide receiver to tackle them? Or sorry, a veteran wide receiver to bring them over the edge? And my answer is yes. I think that they can compete for the division. Now, can they win a Super Bowl? No, I don't think so. They don't have the defense that you mentioned, Brandon. Seattle has. So, long-windedly putting it in short form, I think the Raiders are a lot offensively closer to the Seahawks than people actually think. They're a lot similar than people give them credit for. And now they have the same tactician that was running that offense in Seattle in Las Vegas.
Well, yeah, give him a couple years to build his team, to draft his guys, to bring in his guys, to mold it around his system. I mean, there's a good future in the Raiders. I just don't think it's right now.
And like, let's say you're right. Like, correct. Let's just say they fucking tanked. They got a top 5 pick.
Oh, I don't think they'll be that bad.
No, let's just say it for hypothetical. Let's just say it.
They could be.
Let's just say it. No, I'm building up here. Let's say they are a top 5 pick. Colin Simmons. You're a Las Vegas Raider. Now you got Colin Simmons coming into the fold. You add one more year. You make a big splash. You sign. Witherspoon doesn't have a deal. Right?
Right.
Let's say Witherspoon wants out of Seattle. You go out, you pry him out of Seattle. Friendly face and the head coach. Come on down. Listen, ton of other worse places to live than Las Vegas. Let me tell you. It is fabulous. Like, being a football player, living in Las Vegas, that is fucking great. So my thing is, like, not to scare or, like, you know, Seahawks fans. I'm sorry for the crazy comparison, but I think they're closer than people think. Over to you, BSAM. What do you think?
No, I just said it. Like, they've got the pieces. He needs a couple. Kubiak needs a couple years to bring in a couple more of his guys, draft the guys that fit his system and his mold. But they'll be good in the future. Like, you're in good hands. It's just not this year.
Now, here's another thing for you. Could there be a QB controversy in the Raiders? If Mendoza learns that playbook, gets the starting reps, say Cousins struggles off the bat first couple games, does Mendoza take over and balls out? Do you go out and shop Kirk Cousins, even though he's got a massive contract right now? 5 years, $172 million.
I don't think you can. I think they knew what they were doing when they signed Cousins. And I think he's going to be the starter. And I don't think Mendoza's ready. I think Mendoza said he's not ready. And I actually applaud him on that. That actually takes balls to say, as a number one pick, because you're the number one pick. The fans want to see you. The coach wants to see you. The owner wants to see you. They're investing first overall money into you. And you're saying you're not ready. I don't think that's an issue. Like I said, I'm a fan of the guy sitting behind him. Mm-hmm. So I'm all for it. Start Cousins and just wait till Mendoza's ready.
Do you think it's going to be a waste if Mendoza sits the next 2 seasons?
No, not at all. If he's your guy, if that's the future, why rush it? You're not, like I said, you're not winning this year. So he's going to get reps eventually at some point this season. But if you're starting Cousins, like I said before, with the Dylan Gabriel decision, once you make the decision to start Mendoza, if Cousins starts, whether he struggles or you just want to get Mendoza in, once you make the decision that Mendoza is your starter, there's no going back. And he's going to have to go through the ups and downs and just deal with it. Whereas right now, he can, like, look at Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers sat, 3 seasons? And look at other guys that have sat. I'm a fan, like I've been saying, I'm a fan of the guy sitting, and especially if he says he's not ready. Why would you put a guy in who says he's not ready?
Yeah, no, that's fair. My more thing is, like, quarterback controversies are a great thing in teams that are, you know, have rabid fan bases. Sorry, Raiders fans. Raiders home games have not been known for their crazy oomph or, you know, their pop, because a lot of Raiders home games are taken over by the opposing team's fans because they come down for a great weekend. So in a situation where Mendoza has it locked in, and they're still going to Kirk and everything else happening, all that other stuff that you mentioned. Who's really gonna boo? Who's like coaches?
Right? If you're winning, you're not getting booed.
No, let's say you're losing though. Let's say you're 0-5, you're getting killed. Who's booing? In that stadium, your 6th game of the game, you're not getting booed.
No.
Right?
No.
So you're not. No one's booing in Allegiant. If you were in Oakland,
if they're 0-5, there's gonna be a player booing. And
no,
that's up next.
I don't think so. I think it's very vanilla. I think Mark Davis turned this shit like very vanilla. It is so vanilla. It is the complete opposite of Oakland Raider football.
For sure.
This is not Oakland Raider football. Right now, if we were in fucking Oakland, people would be like, "What the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? Fucking like, why is Kirk fucking starting? Like, are you fucking out of your mind? Like, there would be sports talk radio every hour in Oakland being like, what the hell's going on? And with the owner, blah, 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 fire him, fuck him, do this, do that. They don't have that in Vegas. So like when your fans are priced out, your fans aren't coming to the games, your stadium, your like 80,000 people stadium is like filled with 60,000, I don't know, Broncos fans or Chiefs fans or I don't know, give another one. Patriots fans, Cowboys fans, whatever. Any road team is filling up your stadium. Your players, no, you don't have home field advantage, dog. Like the highs are great. The highs are great. If you were winning in Allegiant Stadium, the highs would be fan-fucking-tastic. No, they wouldn't. Because the stadium is 60 to 70% of the other team. So when you're losing in Allegiant Stadium, who cares? Fuck yeah. Like people are cheering it on because they're like, yeah, my team's kicking their ass. And so I don't think there's going to be a quarterback controversy because there's no place for one on the Las Vegas Strip. There's no place for the Raiders. Sorry. Like,
so if the team ends up starting, say, 0-5 or 2-5, do you trade Max Crosby?
I think you should trade Max Crosby before the season starts.
So I'm on that. I'm with you.
And I'm not saying that because I want him to go here. I'm just saying you traded him once. You brought him back in. He's a lifelong Raider. This, that, and the other. Why don't you like you talked about being locked in, KK. You talked about going to training camp, locking in. Why don't you let him go and like settle in his family? Go learn the plays. Go learn the facilities. Go learn where the fucking best takeout spots are, whatever it needs to learn in that new city. Let him go to the new city and do those things rather than uprooting him in week 7 and be like, all right, Max, see ya. Good luck in Baltimore again, or good luck in Tampa Bay or wherever they trade him to. Like, just trade him now. Like, I feel like the return for Max Crosby, yeah, you're not going to get what you got from the Ravens, but that's because that's just life. You're
still going to get pieces to build out your team.
Of course. And I think like you should do that before the season starts because why wait until it's a fucking tire fire?
Yeah.
Like you think if I'm a GM and you guys are 0-6, I'm like, yeah, that first round pick I offered you, try again. It's a second now.
No, you'll still get a first round pick from Max.
Yeah, you probably will still get a first, but I'm just spitballing here. Like the offers will go down if the Raiders are not performing as well. So.
Not necessarily. I mean, if he balls out, if he's getting sacks and everything,
I don't think he's playing.
Price is going to go up.
I think he's another. I don't think he's starting the year particularly like getting all the snaps that he normally did. I don't think he's 100%. Like, guys, there's a reason why he went all the way to Baltimore, did a physical, and failed. Like, something is wrong with his body that is requiring him to sit out or do things differently. He is a dog, though. Love him. He is so broken. He probably might never play a down ever again in football. If you are Mark Davis listening to this, please trade him, preferably to Jerry, for a 5th round pick.
For a 5th round pick?
That's the best you're going to do. Tomorrow, we're making it a 6th. Fellas, anything else, KK? What about your Lions? How are your Lions doing?
Right now, they're
very quiet.
They're depleted in the secondary right now. I mean, Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph both injured.
Yes, you guys have your own little power plant issue.
Terry Darnold's gone.
Well, Terry Darnold's...
So we'll see how these youngsters do since they don't like to go out and sign veteran cornerbacks and safeties. But
Yeah.
Jahmyr Gibbs holding out. Do you like players when they sit out? I mean, you guys have experienced that with.
I mean, I think we talked about
Cowboys.
this. I don't particularly enjoy it. It's not my favorite thing in the world. I think it's very selfish from the player's perspective sometimes to be doing that. And the other part of me is like, you know what? He could blow out his knee and it could all be fucking dandy.
Do you think that impacts their Super Bowl window?
Yeah. Because I feel like training camp is not fun. It's not a fun thing.
It's not supposed to be fun.
And it's not a fun thing for people to be doing. And if I'm out there puking my fucking guts out Monday to Friday, Jahmyr Gibbs sitting outside on the sidelines. You saw what happened with Micah Parsons laying on the fucking table.
Yeah, as long as he's not doing any of that dumb shit or fucking eating nachos or something on the sidelines, then who gives a shit? But
That was
still, it's
so
not good
fucking
because-
bad. We did not give him enough flack for that.
no.
We went way too easy on Micah Parsons last year, holding his fucking could you imagine Jahmyr Gibbs laying around and and Dan Campbell comes into the facility and it's just Jahmyr Gibbs getting rubbed out by his fucking masseuse because he learned it from Deshaun Watson? Could you imagine
I don't think Dan Campbell would even allow that.
Dan Campbell would be like, "Fuck the hell you do?"
But here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
With Gibbs, you're holding out, but they were terrible last season.
Mhm.
They had a whole new coaching staff.
Yep.
You got to show up to practice, get locked in the new system. Like if you had coaches that are there for like 4 or 5 seasons, you can take it easy probably because you know the system.
Yep.
And that pretty much goes for any team. Like you have a turnover in coaches. How are you pairing your offense to like win games if you're not participating?
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I feel like if people that are watching the show or people that are listening that don't have the feed for the video, KK's so fucking mad he didn't even fucking wear any Lions merch today. He's fucking pissed. You pissed off the love machine. We were talking about getting him an oil change. We might need a new fucking transmission. The man is fucking pissed. And that's right.
Well, I'm pissed because right now the Lions are in their Super Bowl window.
Well, let me tell you something. Let's get
They got about
They got 2 years.
2 years before you got to start thinking about like a new quarterback.
They are one fucking Jared Goff injury away from absolutely shit in the bed. And that is all fucking. That doesn't scare you. I don't know what the fuck will. Now I will ask you guys. Madison Beer. You guys familiar with Madison Beer? Yeah. Her girlfriend of Justin Herbert.
Yep.
Cuddling together. You guys support cuddling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Love cuddling. Great
Who
thing.
doesn't?
Yep. Leads perfectly into other things. At training camp, on the field. Cuddling
after training camp or during
training camp, people are throwing footballs.
Yeah, none of that.
People are throwing footballs, and Justin Herbert and Madison Beer are taking a second and just oogling onto each other.
No.
What the fuck is she doing on the field?
Training camps for football. Sorry.
If that's what Justin Herbert wants,
Fucking
that's what
No.
he gets.
No,
He's
not a
fucking
training camp. Fuck
toast.
no. Fuck no. Training camp's not supposed to be fun. Training camp's supposed to be getting your ass fucking handed to you, get your ass back in shape.
All this fucking talk about Harbaugh this, Harbaugh that, culture this, culture that. Take your culture, shove it up your fucking ass. You guys are gonna be dead last.
Speaking of culture, though, Mike McDaniel, dude, he's got that smile back. He's got his swagger back. He's fucking.
Yeah, he's looking
Dude,
at
he
Madison
looks
Beer
good.
all fucking day.
Now is he smiling?
He's got
at
the fucking drip going. He's
I'd be
wearing the
prancing
fucking
around
heat
and
on the
Madison Beer was
sneakers.
out.
Is he smiling at Madison Beer? Is that why he's smiling?
No, he's just fucking happy to be out of the fucking Dolphins organization.
Oh my god. Listen, you be prancing around right now too. And Madison Beer was sitting here at our podcast studio just gulling it up with you. It's just fucking horrible, guys. What the fuck are we doing? Get her off the fucking field,
Yeah.
LA. Well, you're not even deserving. Mike from Vegas. What the fuck is your team doing? God, jeez, just horrible stuff. Horrible. You really upset my mood, Los Angeles. You really did. And I'm about to talk about my Cowboys, and you have me all riled up for no reason because you know what? For the first time in a long time, our offseason is going splendid.
It's going fucking great.
It is going great.
Because Dak's not cuddling with anybody right now.
Yes.
That could be it too.
He's locked
Except,
in.
you know the
in.
one girl that's allowed to come on the training camp field? Your daughter. Your toddler daughter, I will allow it. And Dak Prescott bringing his daughter, cutest thing ever. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, you are just a thief of joy. You are just jaded, man. You hate Dak Prescott.
Who is it in college? I want to say Auburn. I want to say Golish in Auburn. He is moving that team for 13 days.
Into a hotel.
Yes. There is no one else. It is football. That is what training camp should be. Football. That's it.
So, as everybody has given their feedback and said, KK, we want KK to have KK's Kingdom. A lot of people. I know. Special note for you folks who cheer for the Philadelphia Eagles, New York Giants, Washington Commanders, Green Bay Packers, San Francisco 49ers, or any other rival of the Dallas Cowboys.
Which is pretty much
the
league.
entire league. Cowboys fans have spoken. They say, we don't want less. We don't want you guys to taper it down. Stop your guys' impartial stuff about we got to cover the whole league, all this other stuff. Give us what you can give us. Give us the Cowboys. And you know what? Trademark pending. Cowboys Corner. Every episode, Cowboys Corner. As Jerry said, you got to put it in to get it out. Now, okay. So, what's the vibes right now? Scale of 1 to 10, Brandon.
It's got to be a 10. Compared to the previous off seasons we've had with contract holdouts, as Dak, CD, and then obviously the shit show that was Micah Parsons last year. The fact that there's no drama. There's no drama. Even Jerry's not even saying dumb shit right now. It's an actual fucking training camp.
Jerry's talking about tinting the windows. Jerry's talking about bringing Mark Cuban in as a minority owner. Jerry's doing shit I never thought he'd ever do in his life.
This shit people have been telling him to do.
The man's taking his fucking blood pressure medication. He's not fucking putting salt on the McGriddle anymore. He's finally seeing the light. It's a beautiful thing. I got fucking Christian Parker rocking fucking Cartiers. Fucking in a press conference. We are so back. We ain't fucking left, but we are so back. America's team. Yes. Listen, I don't have much right now in terms of 1 to 10. This is fantastic. All I need is health. I need the entire team healthy. I need no shenanigans. Just the entire team healthy. I will give a couple of guys, and I'll pass it over to you, Brandon, for you to do the same, that I have been thoroughly impressed with. Number 1, Caleb Downs. Love it.
I mean, how can you not, though? I mean, the guy's a generational talent, and he's fucking showing it. He's going to be a fucking problem.
Yes, sir. Number 2, Jayshon Braham.
3rd round pick out of Michigan. He is having himself. Christian Parker even called him. He's my cheat code. He can play inside linebacker, the edge.
He is violent, and I love it. The next guy, Ryan Flournoy.
He's solidified himself as that number 3, 100%.
Okay. At this point, we might just put Ryan Flournoy, a 1st-round pick, slap them together, and send him to San Francisco for Fred Warner. That's how good fucking Ryan Flournoy has been playing. He's been playing like a fucking dog. Tyler Guyton.
You just want everybody, don't you? Fred Warner, Max Crosby coming in town.
Yes.
We always want everyone.
I want every single person to play for the Dallas Cowboys. I want Max Crosby so bad. Every year I think, okay, I'm gonna buy so-and-so's jersey.
And then all of a sudden they're gonna show up with drama for you guys.
No, they're not. Don't you bring that into the universe. Don't you stop it, you. Last player I got is my guy, CeeDee Lamb. Absolutely locked in. Pointing at every single player, recreating the Des Bryant. I know you saw that. You can't cover me. You can't guard me. You definitely can't cover me. And I love it. I love it. Gaudy. I love the whole thing. Dak Prescott, I did not say that because I've said enough about Dak Prescott that there needs to be said. The greatest quarterback in the NFL right now. Thank you very much. Brandon, over to you.
Well, first off, Tyler Guyton. left tackle. It's locked in. Boom. But Christian Parker, he's got this defense fucking flying. If you don't know the name Christian Parker, keep sleeping, because it's going to be that much sweeter when our team that was the 30th defense last year kicks you in the fucking teeth. Kenny Clark looks good. Quinnen Williams looks good. You know, you go to the two guys that are coming back from injuries. Overshone looks good. He's still raw, still has some things to work on, but he looks good. Siobhan Revel looks fucking great. He's still got a little bit of things to get up on, and you know, he's self-admitted that he's not 100% where he wants to be, but every day he gets better and better. And just everything on that fucking defense is just flying. The defense looks good. And we don't have to have the best defense. We just have to be good enough. Our offense is going to cook. Because we got Pickens. We got fucking CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, Javonte Williams. Scoring points isn't going to be our problem. It was allowing points. But if we're scoring points and now we're not allowing points, man, watch the fuck out. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid this year. I was off the Kool-Aid last year. I knew with Eberflus, I knew that defense wasn't going to be good. I'm back on the train. I'm back on the Delulu train, the Cowboys. This is our year. I mean, I'm not going to say a championship yet, but I'm drinking the Kool-Aid from what I'm seeing so far.
I love it. Okay. As the neutral out from the outside looking in, what are the Cowboys fans, me and Brandon, and the millions of Cowboys fans across the world, across the whole globe, do you think deluding themselves into this year?
I don't think you guys are deluding. I think for the first time in a long time, there's no drama with this team.
Yes.
They're all locked in training camp.
See what you've
The
done.
gaudy
I wish
offense.
a lot of teams were like that.
See,
The gaudy offense.
Well,
The greatest offense there is.
KK is
The
reeling
thing-
right now. KK's so mad
My
about Jahmyr Gibbs. He's like, fuck Jahmyr
No, but
Gibbs.
my question is, Dallas's offense was spectacular last year. Their defense is going to be pretty good this year. Can that offense be the same, take it to another level? Or do you see a downgrade?
I think so. I feel like there was a lot of times that offense last year where it's like you have to game plan differently because you know your defense can't play fucking a lick of football, and you're not starting the fucking game in any advantageous field position at all because your defense can't make a stop, and every single time it's a touchdown. And I think that changes the mindset of how an offense needs to be. Look at Javonte Williams to get a lot more touches. Look at that run game to start get going a lot more because teams are going to expect them to come flinging the rock. That's the key thing that you're going to see is you're going to see a lot of teams game plan for Pickens and Lamb and Flournoy and try to capture those passing plays. So look at Clayton Adams go and build out some great sets for Javonte Williams. Hopefully Jaden Blue, Phil Maffa if he makes the team. And like you're going to see variety, Hunter Lupke as well. You're going to see a variety of different looks there that are probably not prevalent last year just because this defense was so bad last year.
Jaden Blue's another one. He's actually had a pretty good camp too.
That's just focus. I feel like with Jaden Blue, I feel like his focus is the most important thing for him. If he can focus and lock himself in, he's going to be a good player. He's got the skill set to be a good player, and having a guy like Javonte Williams really opens up the field for him. Like that opens up because teams will be exhausted trying to tackle that guy down. So
how many years do you give Dak Prescott to get the job done in Dallas?
he's got another.
He's still got time.
He's got another 4 years probably left in the tank. Yeah,
He's got time.
he's not. He's not one of those guys. When I look at him, like I'm like, oh my god, like I'm worried about him breaking down. Like Jared Goff, I'm worried about him breaking down. I look at Jared Goff, I'm like, this guy's one hit away from like fucking a bad time. Baker, to a certain extent, I worry about him breaking down. Dak Prescott, I think there's teams I think Dak can go to his 40s, but I think there's teams that are like actively waiting to see what happens in Dallas, cough, cough, LA, cough, cough, Pittsburgh, that are actively waiting to see what happens in Dallas and seeing, hey, can we pounce on like a Dak Prescott to like carry us out? So I see him following a little bit more of that. I don't want to jinx him. Kirk Cousins trajectory of his career length. And he's got time.
Yeah, he's got time.
Yeah, I know people were like, well, they were after Brendan Sorsby. They were interested. Obviously, they were fucking interested. Like, he grew up in Dallas. He grew up in the backyard. This would have been a no-brainer. A first-round talent, you can get him for a fourth or a third. Yeah, no problem. It doesn't matter if your quarterback's Dak or Mahomes. you're going to go for the same thing. So I think he's got himself a window. I like the fact that the defense has been like rebuilt and rejuvenated, especially with Caleb Downs. And he talked about it with Overshown, those guys. And then you got big Quinnen Williams in the middle, and Kenny Clark. So it's a different set of defense. It opens up their window a little bit more. And they they had DeMarcus Lawrence. They had some of these other guys out like Leighton Vander Esch, and that window closed, and they're able to like replenish and build that window up again. So it'll be good. It'll be good. Fellas, we're moving on to our last segment. I got some clips for you guys to react to. We'll start off with Mr. Will Levis, the great Will Levis, doing fucking amazing things. Let's start in. Let's do this thing. So I've got Will Levis talking about the fact that there are not 32 quarterbacks better than him. So give this a listen.
Put the tape out there already that I'm a dang good quarterback in this league, and I'm even better than I ever have been. So.
The faith that you have a future as a starter in this league?
100%. I know I'm, I think there are not 32 quarterbacks in this league better than me. I know that for sure.
Faith.
All right.
Didn't Cam Newton say that first? There's not 32 quarterbacks better than me.
Yes, I believe so. I believe
I
you're
would
on.
probably agree with Cam Newton, but I wouldn't agree with him.
So we're gonna go through it real quick here. I'm gonna go say quarterbacks. Y'all are gonna say yes or no. Here we go. Starting at the top, Josh Allen,
No.
No,
Malik Willis,
Battle, but no.
no,
Drake May,
No.
Lamar Jackson,
No.
no,
Joe Burrow,
No.
Aaron Rodgers,
No.
no,
Geno Smith,
no.
Shador Sanders.
Possibly for Geno Smith.
No. Well, Levis is not better than Geno Smith. There's not a
No.
chance. Shador Sanders,
Possibly. I'm not on the Shadur train.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. Deshaun Watson's worse than
Maybe,
Shadur right
maybe.
now.
I don't know. I think
He's worse than Shadur and Camp right
you
now.
are giving Will Levis a lot of credit, my friend. Will
It's
Levis.
Shadur and fucking Deshaun Watson.
I would say Shador is better than Will Levis. Sorry, Will Levis.
Let them battle it out in camp then.
CJ Stroud,
No.
No,
Daniel Jones,
No.
no,
Trevor Lawrence,
no,
No.
Cam Ward,
No.
Bo Nix,
No.
Patrick Mahomes,
no,
Justin Herbert,
No.
Kirk Cousins,
No.
Fernando Mendoza,
No.
Dak Prescott. You wish, you fucking mayonnaise eating fuck. Jackson Dart,
No.
no,
Jalen Hurts.
No.
Parts of me want to say yes, but no. Jaden Daniels,
No.
Caleb Williams,
No.
Jared Goff,
No.
Jordan Love,
No.
JJ McCarthy.
no,
Possibly.
Well, okay, actually, sorry. Kyler Murray.
No.
Tua Tagovailoa or Michael Penix?
Possibly.
Maybe.
But no.
No. No. Bryce Young,
No.
Tyler Shuck,
No.
Baker Mayfield,
No.
Jacoby Brissett.
Maybe.
No, Jacoby Brissett's
he's not
better than... The poor man just got paid.
He did.
Matthew Stafford,
No.
Brock Purdy,
No.
and Sam Darnold.
No. You ain't starting. Sorry.
You think Will Levis attempts a regular season pass in 2026?
Well, I mean,
Yes.
you're gonna get a pass, yeah. If they're up big, or if there's an injury.
It's betting time, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, what is the over-under that you would like to set?
Oh fuck. That he throws one.
No, you set the over-under. Set the line.
Set the line of how many over under.
Yeah.
How many passes?
How
he
many
makes?
passes? How many regular season passing attempts do you think Will Levis has?
Oh, I'm gonna say.
oh wow,
Fuck. He'll be lucky if he throws 10.
So 10. 10 is the number.
Assuming no injury.
Okay. Are you going over or under 10?
I'm gonna go under.
I'm also going to go under.
I was thinking maybe
I was
5.
putting 10 as I was being nice.
Okay.
10 if there's an injury.
Oh, no.
That's why I said if there's no injury, then fuck no. He's not.
Okay. So
They'll
let's
make,
say
him run,
they're-
they'll make him run everything, or they'll just put the running back play fucking Wildcat.
let's say there is an injury. So 10 is the line. Do you think 10?
Yeah.
Okay. If he is under 10 attempts, we will give away a Will Levis jersey to absolutely nobody because nobody wants that. We will give somebody.
It'll be everyone in his family.
We will give away a
So
tight.
someone's gonna want his jersey. Someone's a fan.
Nobody
of it.
wants Will Levis.
Someone's a fan of it.
What I'll do is
Maybe someone from college.
What I'll do is if he throws If he throws over, if he goes with Brandon, if he goes over 10 passing attempts for Will Levis, here's the bet, ladies and gentlemen. Red Zone Blitz, we'll give away a Carnell Tate or Cam Ward jersey to a lucky winner who cheers for the Titans. There you go. There's your bet.
Better than the Levis jersey.
That is much better than the Levis jersey. And then our boy Aaron Rodgers was on the good old Pat McAfee show, talking about his friends. We'll start with Dr. Fauci, Anthony Fauci. We'll start with him. Let's get Dr. Fauci.
A couple times today, because you've been very open about coming back for this year, last rodeo, and you talked about your wife saying, hey, have another year. Mike McCarthy being here, obviously a big deal. Can you tell us about the mindset of coming into your last season? Like, that's a real thing, it feels like, because is everything better? Is everything funner? Is everything more awesome? Like, how do you kind of view this year versus maybe the years of the past?
I'm going to plead the fifth.
Okay.
Okay. Like
Gotta love that guy.
Okay.
Like that absolute coward, Tony Fauci. Absolute coward.
Yeah.
Hey, it's back,
Are
baby.
you kidding me?
Yeah, 111
You
times.
got a pardon and you're in front and you pleaded over 100 times at the White House. What are you scared of, Tony?
Yeah.
I thought you were the science.
Yeah.
I thought you were I am science, and you get up there and you can't answer a question.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
baby.
And how much time did the network spend at that? How much time did they spend on my responses every week, on my vaccination status, on Taylor and Travis's wedding? Did they do even a minute? Did they do even a minute on Tony Fauci?
No, I don't think I've heard
Nah,
anything.
I bet they didn't.
But on that note,
Then there was another scandal this offseason, too, involving a voter for MVP, for Coach of the Year. How much time did your network spend? Where's your camera? Did your network spend on
our
that?
network.
I wish I
How much time did you spend?
This is awesome.
Go back to Fauci?
Yeah.
Go back to the coward Tony Fauci and his science?
Hold on now.
Who's spending the entire time writing in his diary about how fun it is to be famous? You got to be kidding me.
Okay, so on that note,
What are you going to say about me now?
Debate him,
What are you going to say about me
no,
now?
I got no debate here. You had a 500.
No, seriously, what are they going to say about me now? Now you can't talk about the COVID stuff because obviously it was made, in a lab in China. That's like not even questionable anymore. Tony Fauci is an absolute criminal. I'm on good terms with my family. I'm on good terms with my family. What are you going to say now? What are you going to say now?
I want to let you know. It's been a fun ride for you, I would assume, over the last couple.
It's been a great life and a great career. And it's nice to be sitting on this side now, especially after that coward played the fifth over 100 times.
Okay.
I thought you had a pardon there, Tony. Why couldn't you answer one question the entire time?
Okay,
Why
we
not?
got 4 minutes until the heart out.
Yeah, I got 4 more
do feel
minutes.
like-
We can keep this shit going. We can keep it going.
Well, that's
That was fun.
It was.
that's okay. All right. Listen, I haven't been in a bunch of Ubers with people in Pittsburgh. Some people are gonna absolutely love that, and some people are gonna absolutely hate it. There's no in between.
Yeah.
That large man that tried to give us or sell us his beef jerky, probably gonna love that. Hope he's listening. I mean, is this Rodgers being Rodgers? You got the Fauci rant, you got the Rossini rant, or is he actually right? Okay, here we. Before I ask this, sorry, I'm going to preface this. We will not be discussing Anthony Fauci on this podcast.
Fuck no.
Keeping the political aspects aside and focusing on one Miss Diana Rossini and the treatment of Aaron Rodgers by ESPN. Do you think that he has a point?
I think he's got a point. I think he's got a point. I mean, well, part of a point. One, yeah, you're an athlete. ESPN is they're gonna go after your views. Tony Fauci is not an athlete. They could give a shit about what he says. You're the athlete. ESPN covers athletes, not fucking Tony Fauci. So yeah, they're gonna talk about you and your views, not Tony Fauci. But when it came to what he said about Rossini, yeah, he's got a point there. She's a vote. And I think the Associated Press even came and said out, they're not going to release the names who voted. So we're not going to see who she voted for. So
I mean,
agree.
it doesn't take a rocket science.
No,
to
I know,
figure out
of
who
course.
she voted for.
Well, of course, but you're not going to see that.
Yeah, and I like to your point. Actually, I'll let KK go first before I dive
To
in.
me, he's Rodgers being Rodgers, but he is right. He can see what he wants. When he's getting attacked, he can attack back, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Exactly.
I both of you guys are right in your own degrees. I think Rodgers is such a polarizing figure. And I think for a long time, Rodgers has dealt with his own mental health stuff. I've been around people that have gone through mental health stuff. They have tweaked out. I used to host a podcast with a guy. Tweaked out. Happens. People tweak out. Rodgers tweaked out during COVID. You can call it what it is. He can choose not to, believe in COVID and the vaccine, all that other stuff. But the fact of the matter is, he came out, tried to be cute about a thing, tried to get around the rules that the NFL had in place. He did get around them for a certain point, and then he got caught. And the ESPN's jobs report on that. ESPN also maybe has been a little bit critical of Aaron Rodgers. But ESPN's biggest voice, Stephen A. Smith, before Pat McAfee got on ESPN, has always talked up Aaron Rodgers. Always. Even in the debates against Tom Brady, who's the GOAT? Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers, blah, 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 all this other stuff, has always talked up Aaron Rodgers. So for Aaron Rodgers to come out here and be like, oh my God, you guys always make me the villain, blah, 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 all this other shit. Cool, dude. You're also the same guy that held fucking Pittsburgh hostage for fucking 6.5 months. Cool. You're the same guy that is like, you can't believe, like people can't believe you. They can't relate to you. So great. I love the fact that you're going out, you're reconnecting with your family, you're fucking doing the whole tour. I love that. I hope everybody that has these kind of things in their life go out, reach out to people that you don't have a great relationship with anymore because life's too short. I love it. But how much of this has to do with the fact that it's your last season in the NFL and you want to be written in a certain way in the history books? You don't want to be written in the history books as an asshole. How much of this is damage control over your reputation so you can go out and host Jeopardy after? I don't know if that's something he still wants to do. Not sure if the folks at Jeopardy are particularly interested in having Aaron Rodgers back or on the show, but how much of this is that damage control? And you know what? This leads me to my next question. Is McAfee's show the only show in sports media where this kind of conversation can happen?
I'm going to say yeah. And that's why, I hate to say it, but that's why certain people are getting fired. And that's why McAfee's getting, and his show is getting $60 million. He's entertaining. He asks these questions. He wants these questions. He wants this chaos. People are watching McAfee because of this. People are watching, look at Josh Payton busting with the boys. They're the next ESPN up and comer. Look at our boy, Joel Norris with Pigskin Frenzy. Look at us. People are turning away from the modern. I can't watch SportsCenter anymore. I can't. It's fucking boring. Every single commentator, it's the same thing. You're reading a fucking script. You're reading off the teleprompter, word for word. There's no personality. You know what your network is telling you to say. There's things that you can't say and you're not allowed to say. McAfee doesn't give a shit. Say it. And that's why people tune in. That's why people tune into Josh Pate. That's why I hope people tune in to us. We're fucking entertaining.
Yeah, and I think that's the most thing that I've gotten in our inboxes or what I've ever read through them has been like, you guys are the most authentic, real, like lit as fuck podcast.
Do we say some dumb shit? Of course.
We spent fucking 15 minutes today talking about sex.
That's the thing.
Is that off a teleprompter? Fuck no.
Unfiltered.
No,
obviously, we've got notes and we talk about what we're going to talk about today. But we don't have a script. Don't have a teleprompter. We're personality. What I say, I fucking say. What you say, you say. What McAfee says, he says. What guys on like SportsCenter now, you can tell. It's a monotone voice. You can literally tell every word for word is off a teleprompter and it's boring as fuck.
Yeah, and I think that's the gist of where we are as a sports. As I think sports media is. Well, I have this talk with Joel from Pigskin Frenzy all the time. Go follow him if you don't already. Sports media changes every single day, and if you're not changing with it, you're going to be left behind. And ESPN right now is finding itself left behind. And you know what? If the folks at ESPN want to carry the Red Zone Blitz podcast on their feeds. You just let us fucking know. You just let us fucking know. We're gonna
I think
get.
there's some commissions that would not let us on TV.
We will. You just let us fucking know. Hey, I'm willing to change myself to get on that television. I'll fucking figure it out once I get up.
I'll deal with the complaints.
I'll deal. We'll figure it out.
I ain't changing shit.
Our accounting department will be in touch. ESPN. So
They'll be fired first.
Shit.
ring our line. I feel like once we get on there, KK, and once they see you and they rub that bald head of yours one time, I think ESPN executives will see the light. They will see what we see in you, which is the love machine stops for no one. Connecticut, here we come. Fellas, I mean, what an episode. I'm going to try to keep these tight, especially in the off season. I know people are enjoying things that are happening. Quick before I leave, one standout from you guys and from you, Brandon. I need 2 bets. Hall of Fame game. One camp standout so far. Could be anybody.
Camp standout? I'm going to go with Jadarian Price in Seattle.
Bang, bang, bang.
I think that offense doesn't miss a beat.
If I'm not going with a Cowboy, I'm going to say Sonny Styles.
Yeah. Sonny Styles, maybe cooking. I really like Cardinal Tate out in Tennessee. I love what he's doing out there. I feel like Cardinal Tate's and Cam Ward's duo is gonna be nice. Obviously, my Cowboys, you know what I'm saying. Caleb Downs, generational. Put a fucking bow on it. Hall of Fame game, fellas, Thursday. This is a tight turnaround. By the time you guys probably listen to this, watch this, the game's probably over. But we do have some crazy people in Buffalo that fucking like to listen to us in the wee hours of the morning. So I take that back. What do you got?
Honestly, don't want to touch this game, but fuck.
Hold on. Before
your boy Carson Beck is starting.
Hold on. Before this is how things are going to go as your director role. You did a lot of this last year where we try to get some bets out of you or picks out of you. You'd be like, well,
because I like to win money.
You got to find a way to win. Find a way to win. Just win, baby. You got to touch every game. You got to really caress it, really massage the game, really nourish the game up. I hope all my fucking fiends that were listening to my sex talk getting fucking boned up just came their pants.
I mean, I'm taking Carolina minus 105 on the money line and under 35.
We getting a Beck touchdown?
To throw one or to fucking run one in?
Throw one.
No. Have you seen them in fucking camp? Have you seen them in camp? They can't catch a fucking ball. None of them.
Someone's going to run one in.
They can't. Not back.
No, but
it could be.
If he can take a fucking snap, center can't snap a ball. The offensive line can't fucking pick up any of their assignments. Fucking running backs fucking fumbling. Fucking receivers can't catch right in the numbers, right in the hands. Oh, dude, Arizona's going 0-17 this year.
Dear God. Fuck. Dear God. Okay. All right. Well.
Now, does the NFL have the best, like, Hall of Fame? How do you put it? Like,
hey, the sirens.
Going to someone.
The sirens. I missed
the sirens
that.
are back.
Like telling someone, "Hey, welcome to the Hall."
We have also lost KK. We have lost KK's camera. His phone. His camera has died. So now you're gonna get a blank screen for the rest of it. You're gonna look at me now. I'm a pin. This is my show. I'm the captain now. Hold on. Where am I? I'm the captain now. In case people are wondering what the hell happened to KK, we lost KK. We didn't lose him, but we lost his camera.
I'm still here.
Yeah, he's still talking about.
Does the NFL have the best welcome to the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I would say so.
Like in sports?
I think this is a pretty gnarly way to go out.
I've never seen that, like knocking on someone's door.
Yeah, no.
Welcome to the Hall.
In some parts, that is cool. Other parts, you might get shot. So I think it's a little pre-scripted. But no, I do think so. When it comes to the welcoming part of it, at least, it's better than an email. Fellas, now that we've lost KK, it's just not going to be the same. We can't rub his head. We've lost him on camera.
He didn't fucking die.
Yeah, well, we lost him on camera. Anyways, we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. Next episode, we're going to probably crank one out pretty quick here. It sounded inappropriate. Not in a Diddy way. We're going to probably crank an episode out we're looking to do sometime after the Hall of Fame game and do another update. We'll have another fun little update for you. Until next time, you're joined by BSAM, of course. You're joined by KK. Go follow their socials. KK Red Zone Blitz. BSAM Talks. Is it BSAM Football?
BSAM Red Zone. BSAM Red Zone.
Did you change it again?
No, that's what you told me.
Oh, yeah.
BSAM Red Zone.
BSAM Red Zone. BSAM Red Zone. Go follow him on Instagram. Go follow KK on the Instagram, on the X. We're going to get these guys making TikTok soon, guys. Get ready. We're going to get them on TikTok. But if you guys don't follow the podcast, go follow the podcast as well. Red Zone Blitz Pod on all your streaming platforms. You can email us, redzoneblitzpodcast@gmail.com. Until next time, it's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. Go be nice to your neighbors. Go have a fun time. Drink a lot of beer and stay safe out there. See you. That's it.
See ya.
KK, you can't not talk, KK. People are already scared.
You said
We're
well
out.
gone.
We're out.
We're out of here. We're out of here.